pine for you. You knew I knew I missed our mind. Would always long for, always bank in, would always pine for you. Legend has it that the moss grows on the north side of the trees. Well, legend has it when the rains come down, all the worms come up to breathe. Well, legend has it when the sunbeams come, all the plants they eat them with their leaves. Well, legend has it that the world spins round on an axis of 23 degrees. But have you heard the story of the rabbit in the moon, or the cow that hopped the planets while stranded in a spoon, or she who leapt the mountains while whistling up a tune and swapped her songs with swallows while riding on a broom? Well, we can all learn things, both many and a few, from the toe-touched up woman who lived inside a shoe, or the girl that sang by day and by night she ate his soup, or the man who drank too much and he got the brewer's brew. Come listen, all ye fair maids, to how the moral goes. Nobody knew and nobody knows how the pobble was robbed of his twice 5 toes, or how the Don came to own a luminous nose, or how the Jumblies went to sea in a sieve that they rowed, and came to shore by the Chankalibo where the bone trees grow. This is just how things are, how things have always been, and how things will continue to be for you and me. But have you heard the story of the rabbit in the moon, or the cow that hopped the planets while stranded in a spoon, or she who leapt the mountains while whistling up a tune and swapped her songs with swallows while riding on a broom? Well, we can all learn things, both many and a few, from the toe-touched up woman who lived inside a shoe, or the girl that sang by day and by night she ate his soup, or the man who drank too much and he got the brewer's brew.
Alright, gamers, welcome back. Hang on, I'm gonna lower this a little bit on your end and my end as well. So that's right, it's another exciting episode of I'm Gonna Make Jack 4. This is the Cosmo Sheldrake, this is the Moss demo track, the demo version of it. I own all of his music as well, really good stuff. I super like his stuff. See, I think my favorite album is the Much Much How How and I. He just makes really nice music. I have a slice of pizza here that I was gonna eat, but hang on. Let's do... Alright, and I'm gonna keep this around just in case I want to do that again. But yeah, if you missed it, last time I went through great emotional trauma and a great odyssey to slightly modify the physics of the game. And now, our schedule is simple. We got some fun stuff, we got fun little guys, and we got a tutorial segment. That's our plan for today. Make some fun little guys and then stick them around, and then make the tutorial segment using one of those fun little men. So for now I'm gonna shut this down. So okay. First, we're gonna design some guys. Well, one guy. I'm gonna just procedurally generate like coats for them. They're gonna have coats too, and they're all gonna be terrible, just like the players' coats. Honestly, for these sketches, I should just use paint. I think that's more fun. And that way I don't get so distracted by like all the sketching stuff. But okay. I'm going to... Should I have music? This is a bit too this is a bit too good of music. The problem is if you have music that's too good, you don't want to listen to it, you want to like dance to it. And I don't want you to dance, I want you to hear me talk about character design. But let's open a folder. I like the Card City Nights soundtrack. There we go, that's good. Okay, so we want ourselves a fun little cartoon guy. I think it's going to be a simple character. No face animation or any... Well, so the silhouette idea that I had was something like... I'm going to see how well this actually pans out, because I've been imagining what these characters look like, but I haven't actually sketched it out ever. Then maybe they have... I tend to have a very similar silhouette for all my like side characters. They tend to be little guys that sort of have the Ed, Edd and Eddy body. Actually, I'll show that. Let's pull up a little Ed, Edd and Eddy body. There we go. Yeah, so basically what I mean is they got big heads, then they got slightly wider hips, and then they got little feet. So I think that's a design that's hard to go wrong with. Maybe I'll make... And then I want them to have little dot eyes. I don't know how this works physically. Maybe it's like little wrappings or something. So it's like that. There we go. Let's see if I can tighten up these lines. I'm not a fan. I don't like how when you tab in and out of Krita or unfull screen it. Is there a more effective way? Maybe, no, F11 doesn't work. I have some pizza here as well. I have a Zeke's Chicken BLT or whatever it is, Chicken Club Pizza. I have a Zeke's Pizza right across the street from me, but it's so expensive. This pizza was $46. Insanity, but I still bought it. This is exactly like, well, nah, this is different enough. I have another little character design that's basically, I'll draw one of them. Yeah, I have another little NPC type thing for the the other game that I'm working on. It's basically just a little thing that looks like let's see if I can draw one. What if I made this an extended universe and just had these guys in there? That could be fun. Then again, that'd be... Nah, I think that'd be too confusing, because it's very obvious that these guys aren't human. And in fact, it's sort of like a thing. But yeah, so this is sort of like my character design 101. Just make a short little guy with slightly bigger hips and a big head. And then you have, you know, it's like A+. You know, that's A+ character design. And sure, I might be saying that just because I designed it, and everything I do is very good, at least in my opinion. But oh well. And these guys have a convenient surface on which I can put a hat. So maybe they'll have like, I want the shopkeepers to have, what should the shopkeepers have? Let's look at interesting hats. Let's just Google that. Mostly sun hats, mostly sun hats. This one's pretty good, you know. I think this one, you know, this is a good start. That's a good, you know, this, I think we got a lot to work with now. You know, now we have everything we need to make an A+ character design. Actually, this little guy, he's gonna be destroyed. Hang on, I have to, he's gonna feel the wonder of annihilation. Alright. The profound emptiness of his destruction, of his demise. Okay. So this is our guy. That's officially, I've done it. I've designed another, I think he's like a B+ character. You know, I don't know if you'd want to play it. He's not strong enough to be like the protagonist of a game. Maybe they wear little, what should they wear? Little vests? No, I think they wear scarves. They have very, since the world that they're in is very hot, or the, like, I don't know, region, I think they'll have like the, you know, baggy clothes like that you see in like Saudi Arabia and stuff, or at least, oh man, that means I have to 3D model fabric. Maybe I can do like I'll run like cutting edge cloth simulation on them. That'll be pretty good. What am I doing? I should make this a separate layer. Okay, I'm gonna have to just look up, yeah, this is what I was talking about. You know, so something that's, you know, designed specifically with the heat in mind, to keep the sun off them, because they're very, let's see, I mean, he's just wearing like a big t-shirt. Like, that's not even a robe, that's just a big t-shirt. I guess that'd be okay. But then I can't see their funny little hands. They have funny little hands. Maybe it's like, and this can all be randomly generated. Kind of just looks like a nightgown. No, I don't want him done. Yeah, presumably this thing is some sort of heat shielding protection. Maybe the top is no, that'd be dumb to have the top as a solar panel, was what I was gonna say. That thought has been exhumed from its, what am I even saying? Right, whatever. They'll have, this is harder than I thought, because they're goofy little guys. What kind of shoes does he have? He has like, he has like just some loafers, just some dress shoes. Maybe, I mean, sandals aren't very good for sandy environments, ironically enough, because you get sand in your toes. I guess. Okay, this guy's just rocking it barefoot. I mean, that's gotta be hot. That's hot sand. And there's, like, sticks in there. I mean, I guess not too... I mean, I guess it's just, like, light grass. But it's like, if he steps in here, that'd hurt. I mean, I guess people have been going barefoot for centuries. Well, literally millions of years, if we count, like, if we count, like, pre-Homo sapiens human beings. Which is and that's an anthropological debate that I won't get into. All right, I'm overthinking it. I also gotta make the tutorial today, or at least want to. They have the little thing. I guess they'll have 2 materials on their coat. Maybe they'll just have... What should they have? Because I want them to have some procedurally generated materials on them. They're gonna wear little ponchos. They're gonna wear ponchos or something. And then there'll be cutting edge cloth physics, cloth simulation on their little whatevers. All right, let's get a side shot on this little man. Yeah, this is some sort of little cloth thing. It's a very bizarre... They have very bizarre outfits. You know what, they'll just wear their little feet. Maybe it's seamless. Like this is part of the cloth. I mean, that would make sense. It'd be weird if this was just how their heads looked. So yeah, it's some sort of absolutely bizarre turtleneck poncho. No, it's a scarf. That's like a scarf. That's okay. And then maybe they have some sort of like trim. And I'll have to decide whether I want this to be procedurally generated or this, because I want it to have the same system as the player's coat, so that way I don't have to do too much to make them different. And it'll be like persistent. Okay, now the critical part. What is the hat for the shopkeepers? Well, I guess each shopkeeper could have a different hat. That's just a piece of trash. I just drew a little piece of garbage on his head. No, they need something practical. I mean, they already have, like, suitable protection from the sun. I guess that could be interesting. Like maybe they, you know, they have flat heads, but they could have like pointy hats. What would a little witch's cap look like? That's an option. A little witch's cap. I need at least, I'd say 4 hats. 1 for each shopkeeper. And then I might have a 5th for like a traveling guy. Or a fast travel guy. Yeah, because I think there might be a fast travel system. It'd be like, you'd like liberate battle points. I'll actually write that down so I don't forget about it. Like, I've forgotten about all this stuff. Okay. And it would work differently from typical fast travel in games where you just have to find a place, where you'd actually have to like do something, like liberate a point. I'm suspecting like some sort of travel depot that's been infested by monsters and you have to take care of the monsters, or like maybe there's like some shield that has to be activated at the top of it. Because I don't want to make combat too strong of a focus, because I think it's not a strong suit of the game. More of an optional thing. But okay, we have our little man. And just to remember, cutting edge cloth physics, I'll have to develop my own revolutionary technology for that, but that should be, you know, I can get that probably done by like, I don't know, 2. Right after modeling, which will take 10 minutes. Alright, let's get into this. These guys will be like 1 meter tall. Wait, I have to make a turnaround now. Something like that. I don't think their eyes are going to be that spooky. I do actually kind of... It's fun to just design like little weird floral things here. Then he has his fun little asymmetrical scarf. What's he look like? Okay, so it's a slight, like, I don't know, dip inward and then a little bit outward. Man, this guy looks way worse symmetrically. This was actually the design that I had for a protagonist for a different game. Also, coincidentally, a 3D platformer. I don't know. Maybe it's strong enough to do that. I don't think there's enough emotion possibility in there. Oh yeah, he has a poncho. I almost forgot the iconic little poncho for this man. It'll be, I guess the trim will be like this. I should draw that in a different color. Hopefully this doesn't feel vaguely racist to have a little guy in a poncho in the desert, but ponchos are useful. They're like an all utility. They're airy. They keep the sun off you. They're very practical. I mean, there's a reason people wear them in hot environments and cold. Little man 1, and then this. How tall? I can trim off like 400 pixels on all sides, I think. So let's do that. All right. This guy will be like 1 meter tall. Maybe a smidge over. Because our character's already pretty short. It's our little man. Beautiful. Now all we have to do is use the bathroom. And eat my pizza, but I won't tell you that. I've got a nasty headache, and I think it's because I only got my entire my quarter gallon of coffee that I need every day. I only got it at 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. So that was too late. I already started getting a headache. I'll quit drinking coffee once I get up to a gallon a day. Though I suspect I would literally die. I'll have to taper down, I think, to back to one big old cup of coffee a day. Okay. Let's... You need a cube. If I was smart enough to enable that show shortcuts thing, actually, you know what? I'll look it up. Blender shows shortcuts. Oh, I have to manually install an add-on. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through all that work. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not here to stream myself installing Blender add-ons. Is this gonna be... I don't know if these are gonna be good proportions. I might have to fix it. Oh well. Out there. See, and like when I was designing Jackie, the main character, I'm gonna do a little bit of size checking to make sure that the character actually looks good. My throat is still all gunked up. What have I done? What a little fella. I guess if I do that, I don't know if that's a good way to do that. That could cause some nasty edge flow, but oh well. These guys aren't the main character. They don't need to get special attention. Maybe for the spin-off game. and the prequel comics. Then I'll put a bit more thought into the modeling here. Also, the movie tie-in will need some CGI, and I think I know just the person to do it. Me. Because one thing that I've shown and demonstrated is that I'm a skilled modeler and animator. Just look at that. That's practically a character. Is that? No, maybe I should extrude. I should extrude both of these at the same time. All three of these at the same time. First there. Then... There we go, look at that. Look at that. Not especially good. Nice edge flow up here. Some little Tonka truck looking idiot. Where does this foul little creature's head go? Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit back. I have with me also is a can of coffee. La Colombe coffee. And you know it's good because it has a child-proof lock on the top or something like that. I have no idea what this thing is. Where is he? I'll just name it Body. Yeah, little man. Right. I think... Therefore I am, and tragically, this small man, or tragically my Blender plugin, I think I know exactly what the problem is. Something with... When you export immediately after saving, it doesn't apply the modifiers, which is a bit too complex, for reasons a bit too complex for me to understand adequately. But okay, let's see what he looks like in-game. Where's the shopkeeper? I don't have an inherited scene, do I? I swear I should. Hang on, let's go to... I think I just put a little test shopkeeper here. Wow, I don't have a, huh. Okay. Let's just fix that. He needs his, how am I gonna do this? It'll be a cylinder. I'll just have him be a fake kinematic body, so it'll be, or there'll be a static body instead, so that way you can jump on their heads. Wow, this headache is wiping me out. Maybe I'm still recovering from yesterday. You're being replaced, old shopkeeper, with this guy. Right here is a good place to open shop. Don't need that. On dialogue body. Dialogue trigger body enter. Oh wait, no, I can... And this way I can also debug the Plateau Shop dialogue. So, this guy, bye-bye. And, oh yeah, I did connect the node. Yeah, that seems good. Let's see how that looks. Because I've decided the only thing I'm going to do off stream is write dialogue. And that's mostly because, well, the reason I'm not going to do any more other work is because I don't want... it's just, if I stream and then when I stop streaming I keep working on the game until like 2 a.m., which is what I've been usually doing, it's getting a bit all-consuming. So I should use the fact that I stopped streaming as an opportunity to be like, to like quit playing, or to quit working on the game and do something else, like sleep, or eat, or shower. But I do, honestly, I still do a little bit of playtesting, and the writing, it's not as stressful as the rest of the work because it's more freeform. I can just do whatever. There's no, well, honestly, with the scripting system, there can be bugs in the dialogue, which is some work, but oh well. I like that fast route. I'm gonna try and find more shortcuts like that and dot things around them. Oh, right. I think... cool to me. I was thinking of making an entire, like, proper language, but that's idiotic. Or at least, too much work for, like, a week-long thing. So, it's only, like, it's a very fast and loose language. So, there's little things that I feel like are specific enough, like the fact that Colt Me is more like welcome, but it's specific to shop owners. And I have a vague idea of what the grammar is, but nothing too detailed. No dictionaries or anything. And yeah, I'm kind of proud of the dialogue here because there's lots and lots of complicated there's lots and lots of things that the game tracks that I have NPCs comment on, like the fact that he'll only mention your coat if you have a certain number of, like, coats from enemies. Like if you've killed enemies and taken their coats. And I'll evade the question for now. Yeah, this one's very personal. Personable. So there's... I wonder how people will react to the dialogue, because it is very long and deliberately kind of meandering. But you can always just press B to exit dialogue at any time. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I can get some stuff from him. I want... all your move speed ups, please. And he should say something different. Nice. Yep, good to see you. And then it's much simpler. Alright, that works pretty well. Now I just need to texture and rig and procedurally generate and finish modeling. Oh yeah, I need to replace the the plateau shopkeeper as well while I'm here. Or village shopkeeper, I should say. Does he have... Oh, he has the, okay, he has that stuff. And eventually I need to, oh yeah, eventually I need to do the coats. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Wait, today is Saturday. Okay, how do I negotiate this childproof lock on this coffee? What is this? How do I... Where's the instructions? Please, La Colombe, I need my caffeine fix. How do I open this thing? Oh, it's not a lock, it's a lip. I don't know why it's in there. Okay. I can feel my brain improving already. Hey, and I even didn't forget to mute my microphone for this whole time. Wait, I need to... I'll double check that this guy's working, the village shopkeeper. We'll get a bug while I'm here. That way I can get his move speed up, actually. Wait, and I need to reduce them back down to having 5... because there's only going to be 10 of each of those upgrades in the entire game, so I'm going to be more... Because, like, this should be the end game. Speed. And I think I mentioned it at some point. I should probably enable, or add the ability to disable your upgrades, because... it actually gets kind of unusable. Like, the game is borderline unplayable when you're moving this fast. Because your acceleration doesn't change. Okay, oh yeah, and... okay, so the reason he it's like I'm talking to him for the first time is because his name changed. And I'll buy some stuff. I'll buy another move speed up just for the fun of it. And let's see. Welcome back. Okay. It's cool. It's like I'm actually like... it feels like an actual video game that I'm playing and doing stuff in. And I think... it was a good idea to make the gems respawn, because that way the player can essentially like grind the same platforming challenges again. And it's honestly it's nice to do, it can be nice to do the same thing again. I think this is probably, because for the open world jam, it's partly like to lampoon open world games, like to make things that are deliberately time wasty. So that's what all the grinding stuff was meant to be, like the randomly generated coats and the respawning collectibles that you collect a bunch of times. But it honestly makes the game more replayable than a lot of the games I actually like have sincerely, or where I try to avoid that kind of stuff, because it works. It's a system that, you know, people want to do, or people want to be rewarded for their things, and they'll do the same stuff over and over and over again and have some decent fun with it. So it made me a bit more I think it's making me a bit more lenient, or I guess reconsider my stance on like these extrinsic rewards. You know, it's still most important to make the actual movement and stuff inherently fun, but having rewards and incentivizing a player to do things with other stuff is still effective. And pretty soon I'll also add more like feedback, like sound effects to all the actions and things, but I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do about Godot not being able to sync sounds to animation. I might have to just go back into the engine code and fix it, because it seems like somebody might have fixed a bug. Like, I was reading GitHub stuff, and I think somebody fixed a bug by just disabling custom tracks on imports, which it's a terrible idea. But hey, it's still a functioning 3D engine. It's the time I spend fixing the engine is still less than the time I would spend bringing my own engine up to like this level of functionality. What am I doing? Okay, I've been distracted for a while. Let's get back into actually making a little man. I'm already regretting making his arm so attached to his torso. Okay, let's see if I can negotiate this. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be better. No, that's not. Let's see. I'm going to try and figure out a good edge flow here. I think I need another one. What is that, a 5-sided thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's a four-sided thing. I also need... I'll just do one more line. Oh, there's like... What am I gonna do about this? Where does his armpit go? And yeah, to reiterate, this is the Card City Nights OST. I really like the game. I think the music adds a lot. Yeah, Ludosity has... they make a bunch of... a whole variety of games, really. And I like most of them. What should I do with this? I think I need yet another loop. Or... Okay, I think I got a good solution. I mean, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this, since it's all going to be hidden by a poncho. I don't think his arms are big enough. Looks a bit. Let's see. Look at his freaking moves. Also here, I guess. And I think I can bring all of these in. And that means I can calm this down a bit. And what does that do? I mean, I guess... Alright, that's good enough. That's good. I'll put some little geometry for a knee. Should probably... Yeah, these guys aren't exactly going to be brilliant. Or brilliantly modeled. They remind me of the black mages from Final Fantasy. Then again, I haven't actually played any Final Fantasy game, so... But yeah, if you gave him a little witch's hat and a little robe... Clean this up. Little Lego head looking goon. Ouch. I guess his poncho's gonna be like this. And it'll just be a plane with a custom double-sided material. This is high quality modeling here. Well, I think the caffeine's working. I still feel pretty, like, tired. Oh, that was all the... Let's open up another folder. And this one will be Card City Nights 2. A bit less suited to streaming, to be honest, because it's a bit more, or it's a lot more energetic, and some of the songs are a bit too silly for streams. But still good. Oh right, and I need to be thinking about how the trim's going to be set up, because that'll be custom or different faces with a different material. At least there's a pretty good spot right here. And then here. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll mark that now. I guess this will be it. This would be what? Matte. Proc. Thing. No, matte, poncho. Proc. So for procedural generation. Oh, wait. Should have done that the opposite, but oh well. I mean, I guess I can just... Yeah, you know what, I'll fix it now. It's faster to do it this way. Alright, how does that look? I think this should be that. And then maybe like the back. Maybe even the whole, or like part of it, like that. That looks okay. Oh wait, no, the poncho. So all of the poncho has to have no back face culling, so I have to make that a separate material entirely. And I'll set that for now to just be like a burlap. Eventually it'll be, I think, just a like an off-white, or like a, yeah, just white or something. And this will be whatever design it wants to be. And they'll have fun little hats. I want to see what he looks like in game. Alright, I also need his thumbs soon. And then once that's done, that'll be all the modeling for this guy. He's very simple. Alright, I better make sure that the dialogue system works, so I'll load that again. Okay, welcome back. It's a bit too late for me to manually, or to change how the camera logic works. But I think I would have rather had what I do for other things, where I specify what things the camera actually collides with separately from like the base collision, because it's kind of annoying that you can't put the camera behind him. Oh well. And he'll use the same material. They'll use the same material as Jackie, which is a sort of cell shaded thing. That uppercut looks so silly. Ugh. Yeah, the game is it's really hard to control when you're upgraded. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's get back into this. Where's his thumb go? We'll just have a little like crab claw. his base color would be more of like a dark gray. So that way I don't have to look at so much white on yellow, or yellow on white and bright pink on white. I wonder if I can just steal the rig from my other little characters. They do have fingers though, rather than these guys. And they don't have ponchos either. Oh well. Append, let's go all the way up to the game starring Kitty. Just remove these. Alright, this guy doesn't have any like proper like, well, no, he does have some control points. Yeah, he's good enough. And you can see their little nose is all rigged up. His eyes. Huh? What are these? Where's his eyes? Oh well, I'm not even gonna animate the eyes, so. So yeah, let's just get these guys all lined up. Where are his arms? Is it imported like half the rig? This is dumb. Oh well. Okay, I'll just delete this for now. And I'll symmetrize it later. Right, I need to control the elbows better. This honestly didn't save as much time as I would have liked, because I'm realizing now it's there's so much stuff that I'm gonna have to redo because it didn't import it. I guess it saves a little bit of time. I don't think any of that's gonna be... Oh well. Wait, oh, I'm an idiot. There's multiple layers. Okay, okay. Okay. I'll keep the bones for the eyes. Let's just see. Okay, and I'll need to redo that. Ceiling pole. Oh, I did that wrong. Someday I'll figure out how to use these toe poles without causing all sorts of confusion. Or I guess set up inverse kinematics without needing to go through all the trouble of setting those up. I wish you could. What do I wish? I wish it was. I wish you could just use the little selector, the eyedrop tool for actually the bones as well as the armature, because you can only eyedrop to select the whole armature, but then you have to manually choose the bone from a drop down. I'm gonna try something. Actually, no, that's fine. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna try some inverse kinematics on here with, like, let's say 3. So basically, when you move that, it should like contort the whole spine. I don't know if that'll be good, but it could be interesting. Do I have everything I need? As good as I want to get it. We have our center of mass, we have our back. I think I should figure out a better way to do the center of mass, because I always do center of mass and then the child of that is the hips, and then the child of that, and then another child of the center of mass is the back. But I don't really need them to separate, usually. And again, I need to get significantly need to up my, rigging game, because right now they're very, very simple, and I think that's limiting how much I can do, like stretch and stuff like that. So I need to learn how to do better stylized rigs. Let's see what he looks like in action. Alright. And do I want to go through manually designing the, I gotta do it for manually. Because there's too much complicated stuff. Let's see, and I will, right. I also need the poncho. There'll just be 3 bones, I think. It'll be like, maybe even like, no, I think, like this. Also, I need to rename these arm bones. I should have done that before well, actually, I'll just resymmetrize. I don't want to have to rename everything. So forearm. I did that wrong. Bicep left. Okay. calf. D, poncho front 1. D, poncho front 2. Poncho front 3. Poncho back 3. And for both of these, I'll have C. And this will be for inverse kinematics, so that way I can do a bit more easily. Yeah, I feel exhausted. Did I mention at 3 I'm probably going to take an hour-long break? I should change my schedule. I'll update that. This wind. Okay. Let's get a peek behind the curtain. This is how you edit the stream schedule. This is what it looks like. It's just, why is it such a tiny window? Why does everything look the same? Which is really annoying. Oh well. Okay. Also, you have to add each individual time slot. So, Saturday, 4 p.m. for 3 hours. Okay. And that way I can take a nap and go for a walk. Turn that music down on my end, and I'll bring it up a little bit on your end. It's just too loud for me. Do I only have a neck? Did I foolishly delete the head? I did. Oh well. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, right. I need to... I think... I don't know if that's going to be such a great system. It's a little bit hard to use. Oh well. Oh well is like the catchphrase of this entire thing. It's just, yeah, nothing's working. Nothing's working. Oh well. Where did it go this way? A mystery for the ages. I guess that's a bicep thing. Let's see how the arm looks. Okay. Like this. That's good enough. Wait, let's check the fingers first. Yeah, they're just gonna do a little bit of waggling and a little bit of running around. That's adequate. Let's see. Next thing I'll test is like leaning over. So yeah, I'll put him in a test pose. What is... I'll just do stick. Stick is good enough. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I don't have this attached to something. I don't think. That would be... What would it be? Neck? No, I have that attached to something. I don't. Oh, okay. I don't have it attached. All right, so that's upper chest. Good enough. Yeah, for low poly models, it's really handy to just be able to manually assign vertices to everything. Pose position. might need more vertices in the thigh, like, or in the knee region to get that not going crazy. I mean, I guess... you know, I just realized I don't care. I don't care about... Oh, wait, no. I do care about this, though. That's not good. I think it's because I need... Let's do... weight paint. Some more collar. Yeah, I need more. And this doesn't need to be brilliant because it'll be hidden by the shawl or the poncho, but I'd like it to at least not be bad, or very bad at least. How do I get that vertex? Let's relax that a little bit. It is partly like an inherent problem of having a low poly character like this. And partly just because I just haven't like skinned enough meshes to really understand what I'm doing. That explains that. This should not be controlled at all here. Yeah, what are you doing? Get out of there. I'll just hope the poncho hides that. Should be attached to, I think, the neck. The neck and the back. did I put that to something, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna assign Ultra Front 1, Ultra Front 2, 3. I think that automatically... Okay. I have some faith. Yeah, I have some faith that this could work. I might have to... I'll have to finagle with it a little bit to make sure that it consistently, like, is in front of the character. Like, maybe even, like, drag it. And I probably should... I'll change this so that it's halfway between the collar, the correct collar, and the bicep. I should stretch it a bit better. It did not. It did the opposite of what I wanted. Well, if I just don't raise it up very high, it's okay. Now time for is that assigned to the right place? Let's find out. Is that how far it's moved out at all times? That's a bit far. Yeah, there we go. You got a little cell, a little man. I'm going to commit this. 1605 assets. And I haven't committed assets in a while. So let's make ourselves a little animation, idle animation. I'm making decent progress. I think I can maybe get I want to get so for the tutorial area, this character, or a smaller, one of these little guys, is going to run around and you'll chase him. He will get, so he needs like a run animation, jump, a waiting around animation, a like startled animation, climbing. I think that's it. Yeah. Run, jump, wave, climb. You know what, I'm just going to do 30 frames a second for their animations. They don't need to move very fast, so I don't need much precision, I don't think. Character. Actually, first I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I want to just have the animation, or the bones that I'll actually use for animating. So like with that IK, I'll need this and maybe that. Maybe the root? I don't need to move the root. I'm never moving the root. It'll just be here. So that's all of the bones that I'll need for that. And I'm gonna do also like a broad phase and the narrow phase movements. So that way for very basic animations, I should only need these. Well, I'll also need to eventually do the whatever. Let's just make it symmetrical. All the way to the left, all the way to the right. That's their brilliant idle animation. And they'll do a little bit of eye movement, just like just a couple frames, and then it'll go back to where it was. A little less shifty. That's okay. And less like they're looking in a particular direction and more like they're just idly looking around. Now time for the poncho. I think I made this a bit too far out. So it'll lag behind a good way, so it'll be like, actually, let's think about this as a loop. So where is it going to be stably, like in the center here? I think it'll be like here, actually, or... I think it needs to be... Well, the character is coming from this direction. Like, they were moving right. So this should continue right for a little bit, I guess. And then maybe that way. And I'll have to tweak the curves on this, so... the X location. I really wish there was a way to like zoom this axis in. Can I don't know how to do that. I bet there's a way. There's probably some shortcut to like permanently invert the axes or something like that and like destroy your project as well. So I'm not gonna go searching too far. Zoom. Let's look it up in our fun little window. Blender. Zoom. Curve editor axis. Maybe scale curve editor axis. Control middle mouse button. Ooh, that's exactly what I want. Excellent. We've both learned something today. Yeah, because what I need to do is I need to make this more of a... Like, it shouldn't be 0 here for this x-axis. If I can find it. You know what? While we're here, is there a way to hide all but one F curve? Oh wait, I know. A, H. That's nice. There is some nice parts to the like, or it's at least consistent with like the shortcuts. So like G will always scale or grab things and translate them. This location. So yeah, I need to make these not stop at the loop because it needs to continue. Like this is the velocity. So by default, it wants everything to come to a stop at the end of the animation, but I don't want that for this. That looks really nice, actually. That's well, that's an animation. That's idle. That's how they look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting my butt kicked by this headache. Eventually I just need to invest in some painkillers. capture, no, animation player, no, play, idle loop. I want to see it in the game, so that way I have an excuse to not work as much. That looks solid. Oh wait, first things first, I need to stash it. So yeah, I mentioned a stream or a few streams ago that if you don't press this little button, Blender will help. Actually, you should press the shield, so that way this is the please do not delete this button, and then stash it, which is the please save it when you export animations button. Because Blender does not allow you to delete animations. Instead, it will helpfully guess at when you want to delete it, and then delete it for you when you save the file next time, once it's decided that. And so, sometimes you'll just come back and your animations will be gone. The animation, It's not, oh wait. The back's clipping out. Yuck. Oh, yuck. Hang on. We don't need this anymore. Where's my... I lost my action editor. Oh wait, I should control that a bit better. Is that yucky? Okay, this should be a little bit better. It kind of just flips out. But I don't want to... Oh, geez. Now this one's all clipping. What did I do? Yeah, it's going a little bit Going a little bit fast and crazy, but it'll be fine when he's like 5 pixels tall on screen. Yeah, I think during the break I'm gonna just walk to the store and get some ibuprofen. Ouch. That's what I get for having my morning coffee an hour late. Alright, no, I don't need to deal with that anymore. It's good. We'll stash it. Have a little run loop. Where is... I'll do the basic body stuff first. He will... They'll have a very exaggerated little run. That's not, hang on. I want to change that for the thighs. Wait, no. I want the opposite of this. I think? Yeah, I think I want, like, more weight on this, so that way it's pulled up more. I think I just want... Wow, that's all screwed up. That's better. Yeah, that's good enough. They'll have their arms kind of outstretched. Oh, then I need to fix the... Now I need to fix the back of it. I'll do it once I do the other pose. That's a very high quality animation, if I do say so. I just need to do the same thing here, I think. Just remove most of the weight from here. Like that. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. I need to think about what I'm doing. I think I need to do the opposite. I need to have this all like completely controlled by thigh. And maybe just more, maybe just another ring here. So that way I can do this. And it doesn't overtake it or anything. I mean, it's a bit of thigh chunk that I don't really want there. Maybe... I may need to just have more polygons. But not great. That's okay. Because now we need to do the downward stroke, or the downward phase of this. It's like, well, how come I can't move this? What is this? I always press buttons that are like, please make the game not work, or please make Blender not work anymore. Wow, his feet are minuscule. Let's just see what this looks like. Wow. Beautiful.
Hello, Frivolity. How are you feeling tonight? This one is for you.
This one's a bit goofy. I have now looped through my entire playlist. What else do I have? Fallout music? That could be okay. Then he goes down, then his... Let's see, so that goes down, this is still forward. I think he goes like that. What happens there? Still needs to be like that, and then he can come forward. Something is janky here. Why is there's like a extended pause? I guess it might just be the Blender doing stuff. So let's see. If I take this, I should have made it like 16 frames or something. Oh, wait, no. So it's gonna be behind for like 3 frames and then ahead and then still ahead. Then it comes back. It's gonna be down here. Let's see how that looks. Alright, once I get the cape in, that'll be okay, I think. I'll just need to export. So yeah, let's see what our little man looks like. Run loop, play. Yeah, that looks perfectly okay. So then last, that's, where is it? Oh, okay, here. Huh? Oh. Okay. I think I need to do that all again. That looks okay. Then it comes down. I think it's already going down here. So it's coming like that. start from there, then I guess plummet like a meteor. I'll do that. And it'll be at its highest here, right after the player, or right after he's taken his step. Rotation. So it's, maybe if I move this a little bit, this will be tricky with the inverse kinematics. Let's just say it's like going like that. No, that's terrible looking. I think it actually needs to go up a little bit before it goes down. Yeah, because when the player, because the player's coming up, so this needs to go up a little bit. And then it needs to go down quite a bit once it gets to here. Needs to go up a little bit. What does it need to do? Oh wow, that's a funny pose. That's a fun little pose for that foot. Why is that not? Why was that not part of the stuff? Oh well. Wow, that's. I don't think this inverse kinematics is working so hot, but I have it here. Where does it go down? So it has to go up and then down there. So it should be like down as far as it can go here. Maybe like that. I think that's right, I think. And then it should do the same thing here. So up. So let's try this again. Up, then down. Then at like frame 8, it does, what is it? Frame 3, so it'd be like frame 10. There we go. Okay, that wasn't rocket science. That was okay. This one. I'll just push it forward. Maybe like there. And then I'll fix this by pulling this significantly out. Goes up a little, then down significantly, so it should be way further down, about there. Yeah, nothing to write home about, but that'll be okay. It's only for the tutorial. I'm going to improve that little man. So he'll be closer to this in the end, but he'll have like yellow eyes and other stuff. See, so the 3 o'clock break is coming up pretty soon. I should have my headache taken care of. And then we can get into the final bits of work on this. It'll be, well, just a jump, a little wave, and then the climb animation. Yeah, that'll be good. I guess jump and fall will be 2 separate things. And maybe a crouch. Oh yeah, he needs a ledge hang too. Let's make the jump, wave, climb, ledge, hang. All these are loops except for like a few. And he'll only do crouch jumps. Yeah, that'll be what I need. So that's gonna be the stream until 4 p.m. today. I'll see you guys then. Bye.